What is up, chat? We're gonna do a base game starter. We never do shit like this. Low key, hate base game. Just kidding. I haven't really played the base game in a long time, so I figured if anything, you guys would probably enjoy a little bit of a base game because you guys don't really get to. Not everybody has all the packs. Not everybody wants to spend all their money on all the packs. So I figured to have a little bit more fun with you guys, we would make sure we can be all inclusive. I picked this spot, the Streamlet Single, because there's a little tiny fishing spot out here. So it's always good for a starter. You can always move to this one too. On the corner house, there's one there and then one there too. However, I thought this one would be a cute little one to start with. Maybe we'll do all these little base game homes eventually. So, we're going to try to do it modern. We have a lot of updated base game stuff. We have a lot of new doors and all that stuff. So, that is my goal. My goal is to try to modernize the base game home with these starter funds. Okay? So, the lot itself, we have to take an accountability that the lot itself actually usually costs about, I think this one's like 1,500. So, that's going to be important, guys. That's going to be important. That sure is going to be important, guys. Okay, so to start it out, we just want something simple. You know what I mean? We're going to start out like, let's check this driveway out. We're going to go 4 over. We probably want to make, we're going to want to work this out. So we're going to have a front hallway here. These are going to be closets. That's the doorway. This will make a living room. We'll make a dining room kitchen area right here. And then we will put a living room right here. And then we'll make this some type of backyard. Oh, do we want to have a... Here's the thing. We're also going to need a spot for the bathroom. So I'm thinking maybe even like that. Take a look at what a top looks like. Now let's put something flat here. Whoops. We're gonna have that go like that, maybe. And then like that. Now, do we want to raise it up at all? Maybe a little bit. And then we're gonna get a roof. Like I said, I want to try to make this kind of more modern. Or contemporary-ish. And then we are going to copy that. And we're going to go like that. And boom. We're actually gonna put a little porch here. I feel like that would look cute. A small little like wrap around right there. And then we can put another one here. Okay, we're already at like $5,000. Base game is tough. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It is definitely hard to build with base game. But we are gonna get it done. We're gonna make something. We're gonna make something out of this here. Make sure that lines up good with those. Not really. Maybe we'll use the thicker one. Oh, the thicker one's even worse. Okay, we'll just ignore that. We're gonna get a freeze. Just like that. Beautiful. Let's get a normal looking roof on here. Lovely. We're gonna get some stairs. I'm gonna say these ones, honestly. Just like that. So I'm actually gonna remove one of the closets that I was gonna make. We'll just put one of the closets there. And then let's get the foundation. I'm not sure I like the foundation with those there like that. Because you want the these to actually look on something. This one's not bad actually. This one's not terrible at all. See what this one looks like. I like that. I like that. I like this one. Okay. Boom. Change the fencing. It's got to be like a. This one's a little bit nicer, I feel like. A little bit at least. Or even. You could do that one. Not sure how that would look, to be quite honest. We'll have to. We need more of like. We need more modern fencing in base game. I feel like. More modern style fencing, definitely. This is like not terrible, but it's not what I'm really looking for. For now, I'm just gonna use this one. However, I don't know. It's giving farm vibes, but we'll fix it up. We need to get a siding here. A siding here is important. I want it to look a little more modern, like I said. So we're gonna try this for a sec. Just to start it out. Hey, baby, what's up? You're getting coffee, free coffee, without me? You need that espresso? Hopefully. What's up, baby? Hmm? That's adorable. Adorbs. Of course. I know. Why? Send a pig. All right. Get in there, lassie. What are you doing? I'm filming an episode right now, you know. I do. No. No. You don't need to do anything silly like that. You don't need to do anything silly like that. What are you talking about right now, bruh? What? I can't even hear the last word you're saying, honestly. Babe, I just can't hear the last word you're saying. A breakfast sandwich? Oh, yeah, get a breakfast sandwich. I didn't know what you were saying. I couldn't even hear you. You weasel. Quizzle. It's Weedleton to you. It's Weaselton to you, sir. What are you doing? Going to get a coffee. I love you too. I miss you too. What are you doing? That's what I think of that. Uh, 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 Get one. Oh my gosh. Are you excited? Good. Good. Mm. I don't have any gray hair. I am most definitely not the reason you have gray hair. That's so funny. That's so funny. You're so funny. Thank you. Thank you. I ain't giving you gray fucking hairs. What are you talking about? Why? What? But he was a slow driver? Damn. You're so funny. And I'm singing. You're so funny. Pumpkin coolers? You call your iced coffee coolers? Ha! You think you're so intelligent. Your laugh. That's the evil laugh coming out again. Stop. That one was too evil. Stop it right now. Autumn. I do, but that one's really evil. I'm scared there's evil afoot. I'm scared there's evil afoot. Is there evil afoot right now? Or what? Like what? I need to mute 1 second. Back chat. Okay. So far, I'm feeling like this is these, this is these, this is these. Let's put some base game paint, basic pastels. I do not want basic pastels. I want a basic standard. $2. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're actually gonna put a tile in the bathroom. What kind of tile do we want to use? Something simple. We'll just do that one. How much is that? $5? We'll try that one. And then flooring, let's go to the tile again. It's not gonna be the one. I think it's gonna be this one actually. We'll put that there. Some flooring. I'm thinking probably a nice wood. I can't remember what one I used out here. Yeah, it was this one, wasn't it? Okay. So I'm actually gonna go like this. I'm gonna use this one out here instead. This one's $4. Not sure if I want to use that same color or not. I kind of want to try to find like a nice. This is $8. I don't really like the way that looks. Like I want kind of like a color maybe like that, but not that wood pattern, you know? We're getting to the more expensive hardwood floors, trying to find the perfect one, which is not really my goal. In a way, I somewhat don't hate that, but I also kind of do. You know? I'm gonna grab some lights. Put one here. Okay. Now we need to get a good flooring. We need it. We need it. I don't like the color of that one. Don't like that one. I don't like that one. Damn, these are all like terrible. We might actually have to spend money on our flooring if we can find a good colored one. These are things I get picky about. Honestly, I don't really hate the gray. We might actually just do that. And I think in here, I kind of want to put carpet, classic carpet. Just like that. Okay, we're already getting pretty low on funds, guys, so we're gonna want to be careful coming up with what we're doing. Put that like that, and then we'll get a small window here. Maybe even on this side, actually. And then I might have to readjust these in a sec, but I want these ones here. Like that. And I think that looks pretty decent, I guess. Oh, we didn't put any flooring in here. I did actually want to put some. I feel like we could actually benefit from maybe a tile in the kitchen. Classic. I love that, low key. But I have a better way to do that. Oh, we can use these. These are technically base game now. But they're not really going with our aesthetic. I don't hate that for some reason. I don't know why I don't hate that, but I don't. Okay. This will be dining, this will be kitchen. We're gonna make somewhat of a galley kitchen here. So we're gonna get that done first. We're gonna do kitchen, fridge. It's so weird playing base game. Super weird playing base game. This fridge is... This is like such an old fridge. Okay, I'm gonna splurge on a good fridge because we do have other counters and stuff. Like we got these. Those are $2.25 each. These are not terrible. These are actually a pretty cheap um, counter, but horrible. We'll go like that, and then I'm actually gonna try to make it as decent as I can for you guys because this is only base game. We don't really get to add too much in here, which can be poopy. It can be very poopy. Cabinets, we'll just get the matching ones. I'm gonna go on this side first. And then I'm gonna go boop. And then we're gonna go like this. This is where we get the windows moved down. I could actually change this window to a different one. And then we're gonna go boom, boom. Like that. We will put a nice little sink. I kind of want the sink right there. We'll put it right there. We'll get a nice little coffee machine. Okay, I was trying to figure out this trick here. This is like an outer corner piece. It doesn't, you have to put it on a corner. Oh. Okay, that worked. No, we're just gonna go like this. It's actually not terrible. Go back here, back here, back here. Boom, boom, boom. That's $300 for that. Our kitchen just became super expensive. We'll put a little smoke detector right there. We'll add decorations and after. We do need to add a little kitchen table. So I'm thinking, because it's kind of like a little bit of a more modern look we got going on here. I'll try to keep it that way as much as we can. Add this in the middle. $90 per chair, that is insanity. Do we like the way that looks? I think it looks pretty decent, actually. Okay. I'm gonna copy this window now, and we're gonna go out here. And put it there. Like I said, we'll do the decorating and stuff after we're done getting everything we need. So let's do the bed first. Bed. That's a pretty decent bed. I don't hate that one actually. What else is there for double beds? That one's like the nicest, most modern one. Besides that one, and it's only 900 bucks. I think that's actually probably the bed to go with. We'll go like that. We'll get a dresser in there too. That's a thick dresser. I don't know if the Sims can actually get around that. That one's a bit thinner. That's kind of perfect. I think the Sims should be able to get through that. Okay, now we must do a bathroom. Shower. This one's 500. This one's my favorite one. We're gonna put it right here. We could actually put it right here. Oof, I don't know. I think we're gonna put it right here. I think this window should probably go on this side. I think. And then sink. I'm not sure if I dig that sink. The sink's. Oh. Yeah, put the sink here. And the toilet here. I don't want to leave that there. I'm going to put the sink here. I think these are all hideous. That's the most expensive fucking toilet. We're at 16,288 bucks. We're kind of running a little bit low on funds, guys. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go like this and this. It almost seems like it would be easier this way for now. Give us a couple bucks back. We could just get this toilet for now. It's cheaper. Because we still need a living room. We didn't do anything outside. I've been trying to do the cheapest of the cheap. We didn't even make this closet. We also don't technically need a coffee machine right now. I did give us the better fridges too and stuff, so. And I give us a nicer shower than I could have. We could maybe, that one's 500, this is 375. It's a few more bucks. This, let's see if we can get a cheaper sink. How much was that? 290. This one's only one something. So that's good. There's a little bit more money we got back there. We really need to make sure we can fit in a couch and a TV. That's the most important, I think, right there. For some entertainment. Bean Bean. What are you doing? We can put a couch right there. And our Sims can still walk through. And then TV. How much is this stand? 235? It's not terrible. This one's only 45. This one's 260. The TVs are where it's at. The TVs are where we're probably gonna run into a problem if we want a decent TV. Unless we just get this piece of crap. We can size it up. We are at 17 grand. We don't even really have much decoration. I did also give us a pretty decently sized porch. You know? But whoa. How is this popping up? I shouldn't have that grass popping up. That's crazy because I said base game only, guys. Bah! Just kidding, we're not gonna add that in. Maybe we could try to make like some type of little garden outside while we're just trying to add a little bit more. We're gonna change the color of those though. And then plants. Cute. We need to add something here. Where's our sidewalk slabs? kind of matches the sidewalk. And then, ole quesita babita babitas. That there, like they're going fishing or some shit. I think we have to have it at 18. But like, do you guys want to have a little bit of money left over? You know what I mean? Okay. That's cute. Some trees. Maybe one back here. And one right there. Boom. 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 I think that's pretty decent, guys. We got a base game starter. Oh, there was one more thing we needed to add in here. It was kind of just like this, but for closet space. You know what I mean? Whoop. We'll just put a little table in there. And boom. There we go, guys. That is a base game starter home on the Sims fucking board. I had to take off all my packs for this shit. But we got everything we need. Not any plants, not any decorations. I chose pretty modern, good, decent furniture for us and shit. Lots of lighting. But you can move in. Start easy. It's a good place to have a good home. We'll upload this to the gallery. There we go. And that is pretty much it right there, boys and girls. How do you guys feel about that? I'm gonna take a little screenshot. I'll be right back. Now we gotta go down the floor. All right. Got my picks. And I hope you guys actually really enjoy this. I never do base game builds, guys. Never. So I hope that you guys can add that to your gallery. You enjoyed it. It should be exactly what you need for a starter home. No complications, easy get around on the gallery. Go and find it. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back in a little bit.